Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I'm here today with the Simpson Duke brush, and as you can see, it's the Duke 3. There's the number 3 there, and then it says The Duke on the back. It is a 23 millimeter knot, which probably doesn't sound huge to you guys because it's not, but it sits pretty high up in the brush, and so it's a good brush. It's a good daily driver type brush if you're looking for something like that. This here is in Best Badger, and it's really nice. It's definitely a step above, a couple steps above the Pure Badger that Simpson offers. The bristles are a lot softer. It's not nearly as coarse, and has a great feel. It lathers well, has a decent amount of backbone. What you'll find with this is it tends to have more backbone here in the center of the knot, and as these flare out to the side, you can actually feel a difference. There's just not as much backbone all around the knot as you have maybe with like the M&F that I reviewed, which is a hybrid knot, and or a bulb knot, I'm sorry, and the Chubby 3, which was a hybrid knot. And so this is still a good brush, lathered really well. The bristles held the lather very well, and what I've found is, a lot of people say, "Oh, is an expensive brush worth it?" or something like that, and I think part of me has to say, yeah, it is, because I've lathered with some Badger brushes that were not quality, and I've lathered with Boars and stuff like that. And the way they retain the water and the way that they retain the lather does make a difference. And the better the brush, the better the hair in the brush, the more lather you're going to hold, and the easier it is to mix up lather. It can sometimes take 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes to mix up a good lather if you're not using a great brush. These Simpson brushes, they all make a lather, like a good lather and a good amount of lather within a minute, and so I think that they're great, and if you can pick one up for $100 or even less, I think it's worth it. This one here has a nice knot size, 23 millimeters, even though compared to some brushes today, 23 is a small size. The size of the handle, I'll compare it to the Chubby for you. You can see the size of the handle. It's a bigger brush all around, and so it actually, the feel in the hand is a lot better if you're mixing a brush, or if you're mixing a lather up in a mug, or if you're using a bowl, or even if you're hand lathering. It's really nice to have a good handhold, and that's actually the thing that I like the most about the Duke, is not so much the knot, but the handle. I think that the handle is really good. I think that they got, pretty much a perfect size. Maybe it's just my hands, but it fits in my hands really, really well, and I like it. So the better the brush fits and feels in my hand, the easier it is to whip up a lather. Now, the way it feels on your face, obviously, that matters too. This brush does not have a huge amount of backbone, and I'm a big fan of backbone. But it's got, like I said, it's got a decent amount of backbone in that center portion of the knot there. Probably about this much of the knot, you've got a good stiff backbone in, and then the rest of these sort of flare out, and it's nice. It's a nice experience. It's interesting to feel it on your face. But all in all, it's a high quality brush. No shedding, no issues. You can see good bands. I mean, just a beautiful knot in there, and it worked really well. I was really pleased with it. I've become a very big fan of Simpson brushes, and I think that they put out a great product. I get excited whenever I see one of these cream ivory handles in my mailbox. So hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you like and subscribe, and I also hope that you have a great day, and shave on.